find out information about Ramadan in Qatar, maybe you want to find out about tents, events, and more, don't forget to visit Ramadan.qa. QTip time, everyone. Mr. Q, your friendly neighborhood Qatari here. And yes, these hats are going to be arriving real soon. Hey Tim, you want one? No, you can't. It's mine. Today we're going to be talking about a very important topic. This is related to laborers and workers and managers and CEOs, all the types of jobs. Influencers? Wait, is that a job?
No.
First of all, let's talk about the passport situation. Some people might be tempted to take it away from you. And this is not allowed in the country. In fact, all you need to do is say, this is mine, because people can get fined up to 50,000 riyals for taking yours away. Let's talk about holidays. We've got 4 main holidays. Did you know? And this is just a bonus Q-tip. We have the least holidays in the world. I think that's true. I said it, so it must be true. First is Eid. And of course, I know that a lot of people are going to be like, wait a minute, aren't there 2? Yes, that's why it's second. We've got 2 Eids. These are days that are given to you and they are mandatory, so you're entitled to them. Then, of course, you've got National Day. And finally, we've got Sports Day. Some people write Sport Day. It's Sports Day. It's multiple sports. I'm just saying. What that means is that you are entitled to these days. Now, some businesses are going to require their employees to work during these holidays. And that means that they have to make it up by giving you other days. Or a bonus. I mean, they can decide. It's not up to you, it's up to them. But either way, either you're chilling or you're chilling.
Cash rules everything around me. Green, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
Then you've got overtime. So people are entitled to overtime when they are working over past a certain number of hours. It doesn't mean that if you're supposed to be working 5 hours a day and then you work 6, then you immediately can be like, I want my extra hour. No, it doesn't really work that way. It's based on the agreement that you have with your employer. If there are a fixed number of hours that you have agreed to and only those hours, then of course you are entitled to overtime. Or simply you can say, I'm clocking out. Now, bear in mind, if you are one of those types of employees that simply comes in at a specific time, like, 7 o'clock, it's 2:30, I'm leaving, then you're probably not going to get in the good books with your employer. So it's a balancing act, right? You got to make sure that you work hard and you get the job done. Because if you check in and check out and then you still haven't finished your stuff, people are going to get upset. I'm one of those people where I don't care when you come in and when you leave, just do your job. I want results. You are entitled to at least 1 day off. Yes, this is an entitlement. So if somebody wants you to work crazy amount of hours with no holidays and grabbing your passports, this is where you need to remember these important facts. 1, make sure that you report these violations to the Labor Department. They need to know that these companies aren't taking care of their employees. Notify your embassy if you feel like you have an issue, especially when it comes to your passport, because it is not an individual's property of the state. If you feel like your rights are being violated, please go ahead and report those violations to a human rights center. This is very important. They will fight for your rights to party.
You gotta fight for your right to party.
Another thing that's very important is the wage protection system. And this is basically a system that's been put in place to prove that your employer is paying you your salary through a bank account and on time. Sometimes there are issues with the bank, so if there's like a couple of days late, just cut the people some slack. But if you are not getting paid on time, you have evidence that you can get from the bank to prove that you are not being paid. Now, this is very important, and it's specifically related to people who have to work out in the hot sun, these amazingly hard workers. I know that just going from my car to the home, I'm like, oh my God, it's so hot. So I really appreciate the effort that they're going through. Now, they are entitled to shade, cold water, air conditioning as well, and they should not be working during the peak temperatures. It's actually against the law here in Qatar. So if you see anybody that is working at a time that they shouldn't, maybe go ahead and ask them why they are doing it, because they need to take care of their health. And if you see this repeatedly happening, then maybe you should be a good Samaritan. Report that company to the authorities. They need to know, because they need to enforce the law. And of course, we're going to be putting the laws in the description below so that you can refer to them in the future. Know your rights so that you can go ahead and stand up for them.
We're not gonna take it. Hello, we ain't gonna take it anymore.
Because nobody else is going to stand up for you unless you go ahead and stand up for yourself. If you like this video, please don't forget to give us a like and don't forget to share, and of course, ask us a question in the comment section below, and who knows, I might pick your question. Oh, bell. But make sure the bell has 2 things. Time for comment of the week. Emmy Lizeth says, Qatar is a scent paradise, especially for the scent nuts out there. As soon as you arrive to Doha, the smells are to die for. It truly is an amazing place to visit. I love the Emirates. Wait, what? This is Qatar, and although it is the state of Qatar, so thank you very much for the message.